There's somebody for somebody, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, there's not. Why do y'all believe that lie?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eeryt Solo Thoughts. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Kevin Samuels. Why do modern women wait until it's too late? But we going to see what he talking about in this one. And make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe for more reaction videos like this one. What's up, everybody? I'm back with another Kevin Samuels reaction. And by the look of the title, this should be interesting. But I'm not going to hold you guys up for any longer. We're going to jump straight into this reaction. Let's get it.
Next. Oh, Kevin. There we are. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can.
Oh, great.
Hi.
But I was like, I had to jump on. I wanted to talk to you about the topic.
Before we get started though,
Okay.
how old are you?
37.
All right, let's go.
I just went through the egg retrieval procedure
Okay.
last week.
Okay.
What's that?
And what I realized is that birth control is a huge issue.
Birth control?
Yes.
Okay. What do you mean?
Because it's making women infertile. A lot of black women are starting on birth control at the age of 12, 13.
That's yours.
Okay. I don't want to convolute the subject, though. Talking about birth control, we're talking about IVF.
Okay.
Dang, they dropped the ad right there. It's all good.
That's too many different things. I mean, you're 37?
Yes.
Are you engaged or married or what?
No, not yet.
So
I'm dating.
Okay, but as somebody that's all up in no man's land, why IVF?
I'm not going through the IVF process, to be honest. For myself, I've been like a lot of the other women that you've called out, like, okay, you spent a lot of time getting your education. And I lived in the Middle East for several years. I was practicing law there. And
so you don't want kids? You don't want kids?
You know, for a long time, I did not.
Okay, do you want them now or no?
I do. So and
what's the solution?
The solution is getting a husband.
Yeah, but are you going to?
Dang, but she 37. My bad to cut off Kevin Samuels, but she 37 years old, though. Like,
so you're not freezing your eggs. So you're doing it the old-fashioned way.
No, I said I froze my eggs last week as a backup. But okay. The purpose is to get it naturally. Oh, it froze.
Yeah. When was your last relationship?
I guess I would say right before the pandemic. Yeah. So about a year.
A year.
Over a year.
Yeah. Pandemic started in March of 2020.
Yeah.
And how long did that last?
It was over 2.5 years.
And why did you guys get married?
Because I was living in the Middle East, like I said, and I wanted to come back. There was an offer made. We talk about offers. I support that idea.
Wait. He was in the States?
No, I lived in the Middle East. We were both in the Middle East.
Okay, so why didn't you get married?
I wanted to come here. He did not want to come here. We talked about it. Even when I came back to the U.S., he said, if you want to be married, you have to stay here. And I chose to be here. So that's my fault, right? But also, in addition to that, I didn't want the offer. I didn't want the offer that he put out. So that's fine. So I'm back here and I'm dating. And I have no concerns that I'm not going to find someone. But I just wanted to... Yeah, there's somebody for somebody, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, there's not. Why do y'all believe that lie?
Okay.
What percentage of black women were married in their lifetime?
1 out of 4.
So that means that for 76% of the people, there's nobody for.
That's true. But you know what? Oh, I want you to clarify something. 1 out of 4 black women Are they not getting married because they only date black men?
Black men aren't your problem.
Okay. What are
That's
the
not the
problem?
y'all.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean,
So you're
that's the
saying
I
that's
mean,
a self
no, no,
choice.
no, 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 no. I mean, you're 37 years old.
Hmm.
You can tell me in your dating life of over 20 years you haven't run across men who are suitable for marriage?
Yes,
You're the
I
problem.
have. I
You're the
have.
problem.
I was the
And
problem. I
yes,
already
that's
told
and
you
that
that.
I know that. So asking the
Yeah.
question of you think it's because of black men is a way to
No, 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 no,
I under
no. Not
no.
because of black men. Because black women don't want to date outside of just black men.
Black women can't get men outside of black men.
Oh, okay.
Do you not realize most black men see this bullshit thing about swirling? The men will have sex with you, but men tend to be racially loyal, especially the more successful, affluent of the group. If black women could date out of the race like black men would, y'all wouldn't be talking to us. So no, you can't because they don't want to marry you. They will fetishize you. They will have sex with you. But when it's time to have kids, they want to have kids that look like them.
Mm,
Okay.
So we got here on this notion that there's somebody for everybody, and that's simply not true.
dang. Dang ads.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For all these years, I've been saying it's somebody for somebody. Now I'm starting to think like, is Kevin Samuels right? Is not somebody for somebody? Is it a small percentage of that? I don't know, man. He's starting to open my mind up now about that topic.
And what if? And my question is, what if all your everybody's you've already exhausted?
You know what? That is a possibility.
So would you have children without a wedlock?
That's a hard one because I am actually in a very conservative community. So children outside of wedlock is something that's very
You're an
frowned
attorney,
upon.
though, but you're an attorney.
Yes,
Yeah, I know so many female attorneys who had kids out of wedlock.
I know, but I'm not.
I'm
I
just
come
saying.
from a very conservative, so
I
it's
get it.
something that my family does not support. So they
All
would
right.
prefer
So I
me to
don't
be
care about
married.
your I don't care about your family. I'm asking if it means closing that chapter forever and ever because there's no husband, no preferable way. Are you 100% saying I would never do that?
No, I'm not saying it's not off the table.
When
If I'm
that's
because
the
I'm going to tell you
listen,
why.
listen, and that's the problem because it's not off the table. It tends to get used because
Oh, okay.
because it is some because it's the one thing that women can control 100% instead of
Mm,
accepting you want to marry me, you want to be married, you keep your ass in the Middle East. You take this offer. No, I want life on my terms. That's why so many women, professional
yeah.
women who freeze their eggs become single mamas. The largest group of single mothers are over 30 years old, college educated professional black women for
Mm,
that
Yes.
very reason.
that's crazy.
So
Can't make this shit up, right?
no, well, I mean the thing is, I do this because it's like it's not as though you guys didn't have opportunities, but it's like, why is it that it has to be so much? Well, not you're dating. You say you're dating,
Yes.
but
And I'm getting offers, and I'm entertaining offers
entertaining offers for what?
for partnership, companionship,
What does that mean?
relationship.
That you want to be married,
Of course, but I respect
but
that
that's not the
marriage is
same
a
thing.
business. It's a merger. And Kevin, you have said that. So,
I've said it from the man's side. That's, I mean, see, when you ladies, this is when you ladies start getting twisted, thinking that y'all, do the men you're taking these offers from, do they want to get married?
of course,
I don't know. Of course, you saying partnership, merger,
Right?
yeah. So I'm just making sure we're speaking the same language.
if it's a
I
guy for fun, there is no offer, right?
don't know. I mean, I've talked to all kind of women, and what I do know is that you said you're taking offers. That means more than one man.
I said entertaining.
Entertaining. That
Entertaining.
means more than one man?
I am talking. I'm engaging with people. I'm dating,
Okay. See,
exploring options.
this is when you ladies start playing slick and loose.
Hmm.
Men who are looking for wives
Hmm.
don't put themselves in groups of other. They're not going to all. The way you're basically making it sound as though this guy wants to get married, wants to marry me. This guy wants to marry me. This guy wants to marry. This guy wants to marry me. And I'm entertaining all these offers. Is that what you're trying to say? They've all told you they
I
wanted to marry you and got a ring in their
I
pocket waiting for you.
I wanted to say that I am open right now. I am seeing,
In other
I'm
words,
seeing what
no.
everybody
In
has to
other
offer.
words, no.
I think she just doesn't want to commit to one person. Like, um, she want, like she's saying, she entertaining other offers. So maybe she just feels she's not confident enough that if she goes with that one person, that they might mess up. So she trying to, she playing cautious. Like, oh, should I go with that person or should I go with this person or that person? Cause she afraid that she might choose the wrong person. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but from what she's saying, that's what it sounds like she's doing right now. So, hey, we're gonna keep watching.
In other words, no. They're not. See, this is where you ladies start to confuse women. Just be honest. You don't. You're
Okay,
not.
I'm not trying to confuse anybody.
Well,
So
that's why I ask because I'm entertaining offers and it's double speak, and I'm asking.
yes, because for me, courtship is different from maybe what a lot of people, like I said, I've been in the Middle East. I was raised in a very
I know
conservative
where I
household.
understand that, but I
So
understand the
I'm
questions
not,
I asked. No, I understand the
I'm not
questions I asked,
talking
babe.
about sex.
I
I'm
didn't say
talking
anything about
about,
sex. What are you talking about?
no, no,
What
no.
are you,
I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like meeting somebody, talking about what I'm looking for. They're talking about what they're looking for. So we're trying to figure out, okay, how can we come together if there's an opportunity?
Dang, these ads is going heavy. They go heavy with the ads. Get your money.
oh my God. It is not this complicated, not this convoluted.
Okay.
It's not. But I like to get very clear. You like women come in here talking about I'm in. So um, when you're dealing with somebody who wants to marry you, then you're entertaining an offer. Has anybody said I want to marry you?
Yes.
How long have you been saying that person?
But I rejected it. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Is this a person that was in the
Right.
Middle East?
Yes.
Man, how long ago was that?
I just said it was about a year ago. Oh, but those conversations actually ended maybe like 6 months ago.
You just brought somebody. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Um,
I'm a PhD.
this is why it's so complicated to date professional women, attorneys. That's why they stay away. Y'all are full of professional crap, man. Because I'm trying to. You're basically saying I'm entertaining offers. You're dating. Fine, you're dating, but
Yes.
nobody that you're dating, you're seeing one on one. Because what does not happen is a man of any value does not, in a dating scenario, say I want to marry you, and I'm ready to marry you, and he knows you're dating other people. That's not what
I
happens.
don't tell men what I'm doing. I mean, come on. Well, now I'm exposing myself, but I don't. Where do
The
you do
problem
that?
and the problem is, this is why women like yourself end up by yourself.
Mm.
Because I
Okay.
think y'all think y'all are smarter than the game. Nobody playing
Hmm.
games with y'all.
So you're saying that we should, but first you say first you should date several men, but you're saying that when you get over a certain age
I
that
say
we
you should
should
date
not do
several
that?
men, but no, you should date several men. But when I'm asking you, talking about when I say are you entertaining offers of marriage, that means men date, commit to somebody for in a relationship, then propose. You don't get to really men don't talk about serious proposals with a woman they're just dating. And basically, what it sounds to me, you're trying to give the impression that you're dating several men seriously, and you got possible fiancés here and there. Unless you're dealing with bums, men of value don't play that game.
Yeah, so
You
that's what I was saying. My way of things and my group that I move in, we just move in a different way. So you
It's
won't
called
get that.
single.
Okay.
It's called single and delusional. Y'all
Mm.
can you can
We
call it
do
whatever.
courtship in a different way.
Of course, but it ain't working.
Hmm.
It ain't working. And this different way is going to end up in what? Who's getting married in your group?
Do you know right now, I think I have about 4 weddings this summer.
Okay.
Everybody's getting married. And that
Okay.
is because the women are very clear. They set
Yeah.
their
And,
standards early, and
but are you one of these women?
I'm right behind them.
No, because you're not, because you've been as clear as mud in this conversation.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
what
being,
would you know? I mean, what would you like for me to be more clear about?
uh, just hopefully you get what it is you want, man, because it sounds to me when I know what I'm hearing, and the
Okay.
net of it is if you had a guy who wanted to marry you and you were with him for years, a couple of years, and you didn't want to get married, are you still that same woman?
That doesn't want to be married?
No, that does not want to cooperate with the man who wants to marry her.
No, I've been working on myself, and I've been working on that, and
Have you been in therapy?
of course I've had therapy.
It's not a course, man. It's not a
Has he?
real course.
Yes, I have.
So you had therapy since you broke up with that guy?
Yes.
All right.
Because
Yeah,
I've even
because
had to
it's
work with like
well,
codependency issues, and yeah.
then it sounds like maybe if you're because if you've already had an opportunity and you can see that you mismanaged that, you don't want to mismanage another opportunity. So I'm saying
Agreed.
because at 37, opportunities start going away. I mean, we can talk, but I know what goes on out here, and I just don't want to see a bunch more women end up freezing their eggs and end up choosing to become single mothers because they have the resources and they've mismanaged their relationship possibilities.
Can I be
And
honest with you?
it'll be your best bet to do.
I was not going to freeze my eggs. I was really going to leave it up to God.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was watching your show, I started getting freaked out. And I was like,
Why?
okay, I should just go ahead
Why?
and do it.
Why did you get freaked out watching my show?
Because you're like, oh, you're in a danger zone. And you're like, your
Mm-hmm.
husband wants to have children.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, like I said, I didn't want to have kids for a long time. And until I realized that legacy is important and the legacy will be continued on through my children.
Yep.
Um, and I was
So my
like,
show
damn,
freaks you out because it's the truth.
yeah, of course. And so
So my show didn't freak you out. See, I would rather you ladies start telling the truth that life lied to me and Kevin Samuel's show
oh yeah,
helped
of
me.
course.
But that's not the story that gets told.
Hmm.
Your story, your stuff is too harsh and this that versus women saying, I've been lied to, and now this show showed me something that I actually found was important, but the world has been giving me a different story. That's really what I
Yeah.
wish you guys would start saying because the truth shouldn't freak you out.
Mm.
Well, I could have told you that from the start, which is why I'm like, I'm 37. I've waited all this time and here I am freezing my eggs and it's too late. I shouldn't have done it. But I should have already married. I should have married way before I left to the Middle East, right?
Thank you. And
Um,
that's what I've said. More women your age need to come out and start telling that truth so younger women can understand the lies that you were told and the women before you instead of just holding it to yourselves to save face. I said if there's going to be a change in our community, it's going to be for women to start telling the truth to women so women can make better choices.
okay, yeah, of course. I
That's what
have
I've
no
always
problem making that conversation.
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
and that's what I'm glad we kind of got through it because unfortunately my mother's generation lied to y'all. They said go out and do your thing, get a degree, don't worry about it, and when you decide to get married, you can turn around and get married at any time. And that's not the truth
But guess
because
what?
there's always going to be something.
Dang, this about the fourth ad. They getting banked right now.
And that's probably why I wasn't interested in having children, because I was hearing older women saying, don't do it. They have failed relationships. And it wasn't my mother. My mother and my father have been married almost 50
I said my
years.
mother. I said our generation.
You're right. It was that generation. And then also, being a professional, when you're getting into these professional environments, the women that are, you see in power, they don't have children or they don't
Okay.
have husbands. So that's an
Uh, well, yeah, and like I said, this is why it tends to be harder for women after they become attorneys to, and especially going partner track. Um, but what about all the men? Are they married?
which men from my
The,
past?
no, the men in your profession.
Yes, men are
Yes,
married. Yep,
right. So the women are single, but the men are married.
I see that.
Mm.
Uh-huh. And do the women that they're married to enjoy the same caliber and quality of life that women like you work for?
I think so. I
Uh-huh.
want to say yes.
So let me get this right.
So we do
You
all the hard work.
so you got the job of a man, but not the lifestyle of a man. But yet the man has the job of a man and also has a woman, and she has the lifestyle of a woman. Hmm. One has to work 80 hours a week and freeze eggs,
I'm a PhD.
buy a dog, worry about dying alone,
No dog.
or a cat. But my point is, and the other gets to do something different, less stress, different stress. Hmm. I think that's a plan. I think, and that's why I'm trying to show women here's an option. If you want to go the career path, you got to get in there, and no one's going to give it to you because you got to compete with men. We're not going to give
Exactly.
it. Or if you decide to do what the wives of the men that you be competing with, it's a different life. It's a choice. So we got there. Appreciate it though. Enjoy.
Okay, thanks,
Bye
Kevin.
bye. Bye bye. Yeah, I think bye bye. And I think that last part is going to be the most useful part because ladies understand something. Cooperation with a man gives you different options. You know, independence versus interdependence. It's a choice. That's what it comes down to. That was good. That's good.
Hey, that was a good video. Probably one of my best ones, or one of the best informal ones of Kevin Samuels. But name of the game: waiting too long could hurt you. You gonna regret it potentially. You wait too long to get married. You wait too long to get kids. You gonna be regretting it. So that's why it's best to just you know be on it. Be on it in your life in all aspects. Don't waste time because you can't get time back. So hopefully you in your 20s, you get that relationship that you want. You get married, you have kids, late 20s, bam, 30s. That way you don't have to worry about regretting a decision you didn't make because you was too busy focused on probably your career or something. But at the same time, I understand when people they don't want to have kids too young because they feel like they want to enjoy their life. So it's all off of preference, you know what I mean? But that's all I got. Until next time, I'm going. Peace.